This is such an amazing game. It's so close. It's so fast. Oh no. Why? Well, there goes that game. The Melbourne Ice defeat the crosstown rival Melbourne Mustangs 5-1 on the back of 4 goals in the third period, 2 of which scored by Tommy Powell. If I told you one team was going to score 4 goals in the third period, a couple of weeks ago you would have said it was the Mustangs, right? This game was played really, really well. It was really close. It was really tight. The Ice got a bit of an advantage at the start of the third, and then at the end of the third, I don't know what happened, but the Mustangs just fell apart. Their discipline just stopped, and they all took a whole bunch of silly penalties. It was pretty awful in the end. To give you an indication, the Mustangs racked up 33 penalty minutes in the last 3 minutes and 11 seconds of the game. Jamie Burke took a 5 and 20 for spearing and again misconduct. Joey Hughes got a double minor for charging and roughing. Vinny Hughes and Victor Gibbs-Chodine each took 2 minutes for roughing. Not each other though. But that was kind of the bad part of the game. The good point of the game was the first 2 periods. It was a really even, fast, hard-fought game. The sort of game you'd come to expect from the 2 teams at the top of the standings. The first goal was a power play goal to Matt Armstrong at 10:47 of the second period, with assists to Tommy Powell and Jeff Smith. It was pretty much an archetypical Army shot, just a cannon of a shot from the blue line that went high blocker side on Fraser Carson. The next goal was scored by the Mustangs. Pat O'Kane scored at 6:28 of the second, and it was pretty much a mirror image of the Army goal in that it was a massive shot. This one was just inside, nearly over the hash marks, and again, it just blew right past Pine Murphy. The next goal was at 18:18 of the third period. Tommy Powell getting his first goal of the game with assists to Armstrong and Sturrock. I gotta say, I think Fraser Carson lost sight of this one because he didn't react to this goal until it went in. The next goal was at 12:47 of the third. Mitch Humphreys with an assist from Austin McKenzie. This one was from the far face-off dot and it went in high glove side. I do have to say, McKenzie and Humphreys do work really well together. They should keep those two together more often. At that stage, the Mustangs were still pretty much in the game, but as the game progressed, they were just getting more and more worn down. And in the end, they just sort of fell apart around that 3-minute 11 mark. The next goal was at 2:09 to Tommy Powell, his second for the night. It was a power play goal with the assist from Tim Johansson. Tommy managed to find himself on the end of a 3-on-1 breakaway and got the goal from there. And at 1:41 of the third period, another power play goal, this time by Jeremy Brown, with assists to Tim Johansson and Mitch Humphreys. And again, this was another goal that took place from the far face-off dot. To have a look at the goalies for the game, Jaden Pine Murphy was in net for the Ice. He made 27 saves on the 28 shots that he faced for a .964 save percentage. He was called on during the game to make some excellent saves, and he certainly backed that up. And I'm getting more and more impressed with his ability to fight off shots when they're scrambling around the crease. He is getting really good at that. Fraser Carson was in net for the Mustangs. He stopped 30 of the 35 shots that he faced for an .857 save percentage. As I said before, the Mustangs just managed to lose all of their discipline in the last 3.5 minutes or so, and Carson really was under siege for most of that time. It was pretty much just a constant power play. I think at stages there was a 5-on-3, and he just never got an opportunity to stop. He was just facing shot after shot after shot. So I'd like to say it was a good win for the Ice, and it certainly was for the confidence boost. I'm not really sure how it'll go for the Mustangs. As I said, they just completely lost all of their discipline, and it is something that they're going to have to work on if they want to go well into the finals. The next game the Ice are playing is at home against the Newcastle North Stars on Sunday. The North Stars are traditionally a highly skilled, finesse team, and they're fighting for a playoff spot, so hopefully this will be a really good game to go and watch.